Uh,
So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if the
I might as
videos
well
are
smoke
playing.
now.
I don't know if the video intro is going to play, so we're going to do it. Disclaimer: we do not sell marijuana. We do not.
It's
We are
only
not
56.
scientists. Yeah,
We still got time.
I just said it's already live.
What do you mean it's already live? It
He
can't
went
be
live.
He
I
went.
I
He just
literally
hit
said,
it.
"Do you want me to do it?" And I heard everyone, and I thought I heard
Look,
everyone say
he
yes.
said he heard everyone. He heard Strobridge
And
not
me.
everyone.
I said go
didn't
for it.
say Shit.
I said go for
I didn't say a
Well, I
fucking
love the
word.
intro. It's great.
it.
Wah 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 wah. Everybody,
No
welcome to
product
another
placement.
episode of Bong Rips and Video Game. Today, we have Strobridge with us. We have. Can you guys hear the music behind you?
No.
Okay, good, good, very good. We are with Strobridge. We got Dabs. We have Gio. We're having a great episode today, and then I'm live from Loud East Wrestling, man down.
Hey.
We're
He's
here
locked
live
in
today.
there.
Yeah, and let me tell you how how close we are. What's going on? What's going on?
What's
Look at
up?
this.
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. We are right here, right by the ring, right here. You got it's all there, okay? It's all there. Everyone's having a good time today. How was everybody's week?
Good.
Fucking chilling.
Rocking.
I mean, as you guys knew, I was kind of going through a little bit of a traumatic experience with a toothache.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
For a couple of weeks. It's finally dwindled down, so I'm feeling much, much better.
Good.
Do
Much
anything
better.
with it?
Oh man, fuck no. I ate
Oh, you just
real
ate?
food.
You ate your pain away?
I ate real food. I ate Taco Bells. Okay, fucking Taco Bells. Kadisha, what's up, sis? Shout out to Kadisha in Georgia. Thank you for the love, mama. But yeah, man, it's been a good week. It's been a good week. Had a couple of good releases. We actually did a single drop for the
President. Oh man, so good.
Really good single. If you guys haven't checked it out, go and check that out. It is on the BRVG page and Clean Sanchez Media. Fucking
Really good song,
incredible fucking
actually.
drop.
I was
Oh
very,
yeah,
I was
amazing
very
song.
happy. I was very happy with it. I mean, look, it's not very different than a lot of the things that we've heard before, but it was fun. It was fun to listen to. It was well orchestrated.
Oh yeah.
Everybody say hi to the only JM. Also,
Jim.
Hey buddy.
Toshi's over here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
She's over there lost
Come
in
here.
the fuck somewhere.
The red lights are on. Let's go.
There he is.
Jay.
What's up, man? All right, so continue on. What else happened
with
with
the
your
red
guys'
wristband. You saw it with the red wristband. Commoners.
Yeah, look at that.
He's
Show your red wristband.
amongst the peasants.
You got a blue one. He's special.
Yep. Oh, he keeps spanking my ass.
Starting the night off early.
I see that. Damn.
Yeah.
So as you guys can see, Sanchez is at Loud East. Our homeboy Colin Parker has a tag team match tonight for tag team titles. So best of luck to Colin
Big
Parker
one.
tonight.
With
Best
a
of fucking
mystery
luck.
opponent. With a mystery opponent. And your board's going to be ringside tonight getting that footage too. So hopefully I get hurt tonight.
Hopefully.
Don't get hurt. We need our producer alive, please.
We're banking on it.
Don't think of body slamming anyone after the show. Get all pumped up.
No,
and
that'll be Colin. Colin will be like, "Hey Sanchez, take this bump." Sanchez will do it.
I brought my chest rig for him. Maybe we get some first person wrestling action.
Let him chop you.
Actually, he hit Toshi with a kendo stick.
Did he hit Toshi with a kendo stick?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice. I love it.
Oh,
that bitch is hurt, by the way. They're not pleasant.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
I won't try it.
And they
I'll
welt
take your word for
very
it.
quickly.
No thanks.
Oh, I know.
So.
No thanks. Is that a tattoo?
As someone,
no, that's a
as
bruise.
someone went, yeah, as someone that went through pro wrestling training, that they were trying to like I learned how to take a chair shot. Them bitches suck. Like, oh my god, chair shots suck.
Oh man.
Chair shots to
No,
the
man.
back suck.
Yeah.
I should say.
Pretty chill episode today, all around.
Yes, chill episode today.
We got the homeboy over there, Loud East.
I
Shout
do-
outs.
I
We
do
have to
have-
do like a legitimate like table show there. Like
Yeah, well,
actual
that's
table
why.
show.
I mean, that's why I'm here to have that conversation as well, because I've seen Glenn already like 2 or 3 times. To be honest with you, and I think it could happen because there are vendors here who are not even wrestling related. So
Yeah.
why not? You know what I mean? So I mean, they're playing Bon Jovi right now. It's insane.
Sure, I can tell.
Oh, no,
Yeah, we can hear that.
We can hear.
No,
it. They're
not in
living
New
on a prayer.
Jersey.
They're fucking living on a prayer over there.
We're in Queens, New York.
Yeah, but it's right across the road.
It's
man.
Jovi, man.
It's Jovi's. He's the local boy.
He's countrywide. Okay. He's a
I do
national treasure.
have
He's a national treasure.
I do have a review for you guys.
What you got?
The Precinct.
The Precinct. What you got?
What I'm going to say, guys, is going to shock you, all right? This game is a 12 out of 10. It is the
Really?
police simulator that wants to be simulator, okay? And it has taken over so many platforms right now. You play a police officer in 1980, so you don't rely on technology. You don't rely on cell phones or anything like that. You're just a cop in the 1980s. I actually think, Babs, I highly think you would enjoy this game. The only aggravating thing about it is the slipping mechanics of the cars. But other than that, I mean, the game is a 12 out of 10. It's a fucking slam.
What was the name again?
The Precinct.
Okay.
The Precinct. Yeah, it's on PS5. It's on multiple platforms.
I'm looking forward to that
I
arc
saw
one
the
you were
trailer
telling me
for
about.
it and shit. Visually it looks really cool. Like I like the style that it has going on and shit. It really does have that like kind of LA noirish ordeal, like the sepia kind of tone to it and shit. It looks really cool. But no, I definitely want to check that out. But yeah, I actually just confessed. Look at Frenchie. Woohoo! I actually confessed earlier that I reverted back to Fallout 76, guys.
Yeah, I heard that.
I found myself back into Fallout 76. I know that we had recently talked a lot of shit discussing that, we would never touch it, that it was pointless to go back to it, so on and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. Listen.
Well, something always brings
Listen,
you
bro.
back.
We're gamers, okay? Sometimes in our lives, we have to revert back to get a taste of what once was. I restarted a
The
whole
roots.
new character. Literally,
yeah,
restarted a whole new
yeah.
fucking character. Like that's how I went back into the whole ordeal. So I'm kind of re-experiencing the game again, and like I think that's something that like it's not cherished as much when you revisit those old games again. Like Freshie, I know you do it often when you play
All
like,
the time.
Cyberpunk. When you jump
Yep.
back into games like Cyberpunk, when you
Yep.
mention
Oh, yeah.
that you're going into Cyberpunk, I get jitters because I'm like, damn, do I want to download it now too? Like, yo,
Well,
it's just one of those
it's-
games. It
I
really
love
is.
that
And it's
game.
funny that you say that because when you had brought that up, I was like, well, looks like I'm going to have to re-download 76 now.
Dude. All right, you know what caught my attention with 76 was
What
The
did it
ghoul?
for you?
The fact that you can make a ghoul now?
the ghoul. Well, all right, here's the thing for those that don't know, that didn't even want to get involved in it.
Great.
The quest to become a ghoul unlocks at level 50.
Okay.
I'm there.
Once, like up to that point, if you have I guess like anti-rad perks in any
Yeah.
way, shape, or form, they completely get negated, so that it becomes a
Okay.
waste of those spaces. So
Okay.
like on this run through, I'm kind of going into the idea where I want to eventually go into the ghoul like deep and spec'd out properly, but I'm not like I'm wearing a hazmat suit now instead of worrying about the rads resist shit. Because I know eventually I'm gonna have
How the fuck did you get
fucking
in there?
crazy shit. What was cool was I did the ghoul thing with my main character, and it does give you the option to revert when you go back into the main menu. So if you go back into the main menu and you go to select that same character,
Mhm.
it gives you the option to go back to humanize. So you don't have to necessarily stay a ghoul, which is really
Okay.
cool.
So it's basically like almost like a difficulty
Yeah,
switch in a sense,
which is
for lack
really
of a better
cool because
word.
it does
Huh.
alter the gameplay.
Mm.
The interactions with NPCs does change when you are a ghoul. Like they're
Oh.
more hesitant to talk to you and shit. They're more like grossed out by you. Like it's really
Yeah.
cool how they implemented it. So it was
Huh.
interesting to get into. I really want to get more into it, but I wanted to do it from a fresh start. I think I'm at level fucking 6 at this point, maybe. I'm not even fucking sure. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it this time around. It's pretty sick.
The Fallout TV series is what got me back into it for a while there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when season 2 comes out in December, I'll be playing that shit
Yeah.
again too, I'm sure.
Season 2, and it got renewed for a third.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
already.
And it already got renewed for a third? Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
How the
So we're
fuck?
getting so we're getting 3 seasons.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
which I really understand, because think about it. How much shit can you possibly compile into season 2 that involves New Vegas?
Exactly.
Pictures and shit have already shown that we're gonna see Legion, we're gonna see the cons, we're gonna see
Mhm.
the NCR like in full
Mhm.
fucking force.
Yeah.
The
We're
Lucky
gonna see
38.
Death Claws. We're gonna see the Enclave. Like we're gonna get hints of a lot of fucking things. And apparently, here's another one. Fucking believe the rumor or not, if you want to take it with a grain of salt, but Vaults 31 and 33 do leave the vault.
Oh.
There are pictures showing like the jumpsuits, and one of the jumpsuits that you can see perfectly visible is Vault 31. And if you remember from season 1,
Right.
Vault 31 was where all they had everybody
The originals.
frozen. The what was it? Dan's some shit, or Bob's Buds, or fucking whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like it's shaping up to be really fucking sick. The fact that there's a fucking Deathclaw and they're using practical effects,
Thank
no
God.
CGI, practical effects for the Deathclaw. It looks fucking sick. Did you see those screenshots, Sanchez? Dude, they look
I
fucking
sure
good.
did.
Hopefully they're
Everything
using
looks
like
the way it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
like a Predator kind of style. I'm picturing
Fucking amazing looking son of a bitch.
pre
But no, I'm really
CGI.
excited. I'm really excited to see what the fuck we're gonna get with season 2. I'm really excited to see the relationship between the Ghoul and Lucy, because it looks like they're gonna be spending a lot of fucking time together this season.
Cool. Yeah,
It's
and I want to
gonna
see
be
that
cool.
ghoul. I want to
Yeah,
see
man. Dude, Walton
He's
Goggins
the
is
shit.
a fucking he's
hot.
genius
He's hot
with this
right now.
character, bro. A genius. Did you see him on SNL?
Oh yeah, yeah. You shut your mouth. You've been inside your mama for 9 months. I just want to be in her for 20 minutes. Oh my God, that was great.
Yo, he is fucking amazing. I'm excited. Yo, when are we gonna see Walton Goggins in Star Wars, man? We need a minute. He needs to play like an admiral or some shit.
Wasn't he?
I don't want him in Star Wars.
Wasn't he in the
don't be a
Book of
jaded
Boba Fett?
shit. Don't be jaded.
Fuck that. They ruined those writers ruined everything about myself.
I'm mistaking him for the
Oh my
gunslinger
God.
dude.
What about you guys? What games have you guys been playing recently? What's caught your eye? Well, we know the pre-show with fucking Sanchez.
Well, I'm not really playing anything new. I'm playing my modded save of Fallout 4 right now.
Okay. I was playing that I think last week.
So I have a cheat Fat Man.
Ooh.
Okay. Is that the one with like the Gatling?
Hang on.
Boom, 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 boom.
It is a fully 50-time automatic Fat Man.
Oh
For
my
fuck's
God.
sake, bro.
Overkill.
Why?
This thing, what would normally be a 3-round burst shoots 5. So it's a 5-round burst. Fully automatic for 5 seconds shoots off. I counted 123 nukes.
Like a minigun.
123 nukes in 5 seconds. If you were to hold that bitch down for 30 seconds, no death claw would live.
Man, I'm
Your
having
hands
I don't
would
give a
melt
fuck what
off.
level it is.
Your hands would melt off the gun. The gun would be no more.
Okay,
Can you guys
so
still hear
I
me?
haven't tested it on my
Can you guys
PS5,
still hear me?
but when I
Yeah.
we
All
can
right.
still hear you.
All right, cool.
I haven't tested it on my PS5 yet because I'm afraid to push this thing right now. I'm babying it. But on my PS4, shooting the automatic Fat Man blacked out my screen.
I can't take it.
So if it blacks out my screen on the PS4, I can only imagine what it would look like on the 5, and I want to try it, and I might try that tonight after the show.
Tomorrow morning, well, I had to bury my PS5. I went out back and dug a hole and son of a bitch.
We'll see what happens. I'm gonna shoot them far at a distance and not up close because I have God mode on, so I can't die.
Right.
So, like when I say this is a fully modded save, it's a fully modded save.
4 and 5. I think I started playing 4 again when Fallout, the TV series, came out too. I just got immersed in it, so I know it'll happen again. So I'm not playing that right now. I just got the new Doom game that came out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like Doom games, but I love this Doom game. This is the shit. What's Toshi trying to say?
I don't know. He's muted.
Blah, blah, blah.
Uh-oh, we lost Geo.
Geo's gone.
He'll come back. He'll come
Yeah, I've been playing the shit out of that.
Okay.
You want to talk about soundtracks? That's always got a great soundtrack. Real rock.
And when we get into this is actually a good premise for today's show because we are talking about video game soundtracks today.
Yep.
So
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Just for premise purposes, I remember playing Doom on the PS2, and I can't remember which Doom it was.
2 or 3?
Maybe 3, I think. And that soundtrack was fucking bomb.
Yeah.
So the OST was really well composed. I loved it.
I mean, I know we've touched on this before. It was more like our preferred. But I mean, if we're gonna go completely unbiased as far as like sowntracks and shit.
Oh yeah, unbiased right now. This is premise. This isn't full topic.
No.
I mean, it's really tough to say. I honestly, I was a fan of. I mean, like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Street Fighter OSTs are always good. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you probably grew up on the arcades too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Somewhat. There you go.
I did too. I grew up on arcades also. I remember playing Street Fighter 3 at this place in Wilmington where I used to live. It was called Kahunaville.
Nice.
So
it's right next to Kahuna Burgers, right?
Yeah, it was a Hawaiian themed bar and venue with an arcade and shit like that. So my parents frequented there on the weekends, so I was always at Kahunaville. It was awesome. But yeah, I remember playing Street Fighter 3 on arcade. I remember playing Mortal Kombat 3 in the arcade.
3. Yeah. That was my best one. 3.
Like for me, like what does a good soundtrack like mean to you as far as like video game?
Emotion. It's gotta draw me in. It's gotta make me feel like something is about to happen. Like I always go back to like guys like Hans Zimmer who did movies like Inception and the Batman. Some of those Batman movies. And some of that emotion really like I mean everybody hates it, but Starfield had a fantastic soundtrack where you could feel, and Strobridge might back me up on this. The soundtrack from Starfield itself was it was mesmerizing at times. You know, you could sit there, you could smoke a bowl and just listen to the Star Trek sound, well, you can listen to the Star Trek soundtrack too. I got JM next to me. I just thought Star Trek, but you could listen to the Starfield soundtrack just sitting there, getting fucked up and just losing yourself.
I'm
Hi,
glad
buddy.
you made a motion about like the movies about
We're going
soundtracks,
inside.
because that's
See you later.
the thing about soundtracks is trying to pull you into the movie, or in this case, games.
Yeah,
So
listen,
Yeah.
freaking, you got to marry the couple together for sure.
another one
Yeah.
I could definitely bring up would be Resident Evil 2.
Ah,
Mhm.
Resident Evil 2 had that one
Oh
melody.
yes.
It had that one melody where it just stuck with you no matter where the fuck you went. Dun 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 dun. That weird fucking ominous fucking melody. I loved that shit because it like literally it stuck with you. You felt like that calm when you were just walking down a hallway and that tone was playing. But then when you walked around the corner and something was there, yeah, the soundtrack changed and you were like, oh,
yeah.
fuck us.
Heart attack.
Yeah,
That's
it
how-
gets bad.
That's how it was in for me. If we're going to go that route, Silent Hill 2.
Mm.
Especially when you're outside in the fog.
Yeah.
Yeah, eerie as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we're talking emotion, any of the Silent Hill games, to be honest with you, just lock me the fuck into every cutscene, every battle sequence, every just walking around and random shit. Like, always knows how to keep you on your toes, and you know that something's getting ready to fucking happen because, as in Resident Evil, the fucking pitch changes, and you're just like, oh fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like horror games had like a really strange way of like of approaching their soundtracks, where it kind of just it kind of created the scene for you instead of like just accompanied you.
One of my favorites is a horror game, and I guess we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Go for it.
One of mine is a horror game too.
Well, we're talking about the horror movie or the games and stuff like that,
Okay.
and this is one of my go-to soundtracks. Was all the Castlevania series. They all had that organ. They all had the organ shit, and that's what always caught you about Castlevania. And then they'd switch it up, and I forget the guy that was the actual orchestrator for the. I want to say like Castlevania once it hit like Super Nintendo and shit like that, and it got real elaborate. That guy, this organ bass, like you hear that shit, you know that's fucking Castlevania. So it's your go-to shit. What's he doing now?
No, Castlevania has great one. Fucking you just brought me back when you said Castlevania. Fucking Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Double Dragon had such a great fucking like level one going into the like soundtrack. That whole first level was like immediately. So simple.
It's ass kicking time. Dude,
Dude,
and then you go into it and yeah.
Dude, a lot of those old ass fucking games had great, and it was all 8-bit, which is fucking amazing. Because I remember
there was a
go ahead.
Oh, there was a band back that did some shit like that. They just took fucking songs from like Super Nintendo and all that and made them like metal songs. They just great shit.
Dude, it's nuts. I don't remember what it was. I think it's Pro Tools. But for a while, when I was in a band, they were constructing like a lot of the structure of the fucking songs using like 8-bit kind of like bass tracks, like a scratch track of just 8-bit, what they wanted the track to sound like. And then like each part they dissected and put separate the guitar part, what was going to be the drum part and all that shit. And then they'd rewrite it like live, which was fucking insane.
Yeah.
But it was sick. Like, yo, 8-bit is that dude, that's fucking revolutionary, man. 8-bit music. We need to do something like Horse the Band. You guys ever heard of Horse the Band?
No, I have not.
I know Sanchez knows Horse the Band. Horse the Band was called Nintendo Core because they would use Nintendo samples and 8-bit samples in all their fucking tracks. And it was insane because it was simple music with this 8-bit fucking like sound
underlying
accompanying it. It was fucking ridiculous what they did, but they're called Horse the Band. Incredible fucking group, dude.
That band I was talking about was called Mini Bosses. The Mini Bosses. Yeah.
Another. Remember Power Glove? Power Glove was another one.
No, I'll look that one up though.
Yeah, Power Glove
Power
is another
Glove.
one. Dude,
Oh
this band,
shit.
yeah, man. That's like bands inspired by video games. Like
Yeah,
that's a whole other show right there.
there's a list on Spotify. It's called the code list or coding list, and it's got shit like
Shit,
that on there. Yeah, I just found out the other day.
dude, it's fucking sick, man.
Yeah.
I think there's one. There's a band. I won't call it a band actually. It's a guy, one DJ. I think he's called the Algorithm, and he
Mm.
does this crazy computations where he utilizes like 8-bit sounds and shit as well to
Mhm.
like fucking write these crazy fucking songs. He actually had Luke Holland play drums on one of those fucking tracks, which was
Damn.
incredible. But no, dude,
Huh.
dude, 8-bit is fucking
Luke
eternal,
Holland
bro.
is wild.
Dude, Luke Holland's a beast. But yeah, no, 8-bit is fucking eternal, bro. Like I love that tone. I love that sound. Any game today that utilizes that fucking thing is, I immediately fall in love with it. Like, I don't care what it is. But back to fucking video game
But there,
soundtrack.
Yeah.
but dare I say, my favorite of all video game soundtrack of all time is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, which
Okay.
has
That one was very cinematic.
yes, and there's actually a scene in the game where you're climbing up a ladder,
Yeah.
and when you're climbing up the ladder is so long that it plays the whole song while you're going up the ladder.
Now we need a
shit,
song
guys.
that's
You
3
hear that?
minutes and 35 seconds long.
Oh,
I
shit.
got you.
Whoa, guys! Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Oh god.
Green slime.
Oh my god, no. Tell Toshi to keep his arms down.
Keep your arms locked in position at all
Keep him
times.
down, buddy. Keep him down. That's awesome. It looks like you guys are having a great time.
Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, and yes, the reboot that's coming out in Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Delta. Turn down for what?
Yep.
And yeah, that to me right there is the number one for me personally. My number one soundtrack. It hits all the feels. It's cinematic, and then it has obviously the title track, Snake Eater.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That shit sounds like a 007 soundtrack. No bullshit.
I've heard a couple of different. There's more than one producer or band that's done stuff for them.
Look at that. They're watching, they're streaming, giving us the views.
I know Amon Tobin. I've heard him do some shit for like Splinter Cell and Maneater one, or the Metal Gear one.
Metal Gear.
Now, if we're going to talk about like,
what about Death Stranding?
go ahead.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding has a really good
Didn't play
soundtrack
it.
too. I mean, the soundtrack has guys like Bring Me the Horizon and Void of Vision and all types of bands that are in that album itself. But the album, I mean, if you don't play Death Stranding, the soundtrack itself is amazing.
Okay, I'll have to look it up.
Work.
Don't be on Apple Music.
I'm gonna bring one up that I've brought up many times before, strictly because it has a lot of personal attachment. Killer fucking Instinct, bro. Killer Instinct had one of my favorite fucking soundtracks, especially Saberwolf. Saberwolf had my favorite fucking theme.
You're talking the original Killer Instinct.
Oh
then,
yeah,
right?
no.
Oh god, yeah.
Nintendo 64.
Yes.
That fucking game was incredible.
Yeah,
dude.
once I figured it out, I was impervious to most of my friends playing with me. They didn't want to play after a while. I was one of them games.
Dude,
you're no fun.
I loved it. I like discovering all the fucking, what was the ultra combos? You had to do like 800 fucking combos to kill the fucking son of a bitch.
But it wasn't hard. It wasn't like overly complicated to do such things. I remember that's why I liked that game, is like it wasn't necessarily button crunching, but once you got a rhythm down of which buttons to push, you could do some crazy shit.
Hell yeah. No, it was cool. And like I said, the fucking soundtrack to that game really put you in the level. Like that's what I liked about it. Like every stage had like its legitimate theme, which was fucking amazing.
I think that's who I was too most times. Who was Cinder? That's
Yeah.
like the only. That's the only one I can remember right now. I remember playing that game and that Clay Street Fighter game a lot. Those two were
Oh,
like
Clay Fighter.
back to back. Yeah, I played those back to back a lot for some reason. I'm remembering
Fucking
those
Clay
two games
Fighter.
around the same time.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
Frenchie coming through
Damn,
with the
Frenchie
55.
black
She's
out.
got the cut and paste down.
55 biddies.
You know, if you're gonna treat me like that, I'm standing right next to you. And we got 25 more. So what's next? What other ambient games really get to you? Because I know there's more than just the list that we brought up.
Oh no,
Fallout?
absolutely. Fallout.
Fallout's a great one. Fallout is a great
Fallout.
one.
I mean, soundtrack wise, GTA as well. GTA,
Yes.
Vice City. Vice City
Yep.
had probably one of my favorite fucking soundtracks.
Are we gonna make a GTA 6 playlist?
I mean,
Yes.
we should. We should. The fantasy list.
They better have a full-fledged metal album, metal fucking.
Oh, they have.
They
I
should.
think they are. Metalcore has gotten so big, it would be stupid for them to not recognize the fact that bands like Sleep Token, yes, that's for you.
That is for me.
Shut up, Joe. Shut
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
up. You're
Sit
fired.
back, you.
You got bands like, it would be stupid for guys like Rockstar not to recognize bands like Sleep Token or even
I mean,
Bad Omens. Or
what is it?
Stars
What does it really
or-
entail? Like, does Rockstar have to actually get like the rights to use certain
I would
tracks?
like to think so.
I would think yes, but I'd also like to think that some of them are like just giving it to them, like please use our shit, because at
Yeah,
this
please
point,
use
I
our
think
song.
Yeah,
they realize that that's actually a good thing to give
Yeah,
songs to
yeah.
video games because they'll go on
Well, yeah,
iTunes and buy the
especially
song and
that.
shit. So yeah,
I mean, the station's on a loop too, so it's gonna get fucking playtime like crazy.
right. Yeah, I mean half the songs I've ever downloaded were either from a game or a movie, so I'll be realistic.
There you
Fuck
go.
my shoulder up.
What the fuck you do?
Going on, Gunner?
You gotta
Look, your
switch
boys
arms,
here.
bro.
I guess. Fuck. Baiting since 2005.
JM is sweating like a pig right now.
Holy shit!
Now, what about the WWE soundtrack?
I mean,
No, I only
So-
played that with you, so I don't
some
know
of
much
them,
about
some
them.
of them were hit and miss depending on like the guys behind the soundtrack. Like, I don't know. 2024 was not. It was lackluster as fuck. The soundtrack.
It was.
I wasn't really feeling WWE 24's soundtrack.
No.
This year is pretty good. I like this year's. But
They put a
last
lot
year,
of metalcore bands on the list this year.
Oh yeah, who was the?
Architects.
There you
Spirit
go.
Box.
There you go.
Spirit Box is on there
That's
too.
right. That's right. Wasn't Knock Loose in there as well?
Do what?
No.
Yes, Knock Loose was in there. Yup, Knock Loose and Poppy. Yup.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Suffocate.
that's right. That's right. Yep, there is a feature in there. Correct.
shit. I didn't even fucking realize that. But yeah, no, this year's soundtrack for 2K was well fucking thought out. Like, it's really fucking cool. And not for nothing, the theme songs going into the fucking game for the rest.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Spot on. Like, I loved like the selection of theme songs this year. I have specific songs from specific wrestlers on that playlist, like to play throughout the fucking menu. I love being able to control that shit.
I would say my favorite WWE soundtrack would be SmackDown versus Raw 06. First
All
year
right.
with ECW.
I'm gonna have to go back even further.
I like
The most
13.
memorable I could think of is No Mercy. That opening
Mercy's was
track,
really good.
that opening track, diggity dog. That shit lives
Every
every
time.
time in my head. Dude,
Now, what about games like Pro
Break it.
Rapper the Rapper?
The Rapper the Rapper? Wow.
Wow. Is that Sega?
No, PlayStation.
It was
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation. Okay.
PlayStation.
Yeah. I
Yup.
vaguely remember that
Speak,
shit.
punch, it's all in your mind. If you
Yep.
want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the things that teach you.
Isn't that
Sure.
about the same time Toe Jam and Earl was hot?
Just about,
Yes.
yeah.
Just about,
Yeah.
Yeah. Earthworm Jim was on his
Oh
fucking
yeah. Oh, I remember that. That game was weird as shit, but I loved it. That was like a Saturday morning cartoon and
Dude,
and
it
a
was
fucking
a great game, not for
yeah.
nothing.
Don't forget
Really
about
good game.
Earthworm Jim, your favorite science guy, Earthworm Jim, the super Earthworm.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was a great fucking theme song.
I mean,
Theme
I
songs
like.
like that don't exist. Remember Freakazoid?
I wish
Freakazoid
they
is
had a
incredible.
Freakazoid game. I wish we got a Freakazoid game.
We did get a Freakazoid game. We did. I'll fucking pull it up right now. We did get.
He runs around in underwear, Freakazoid, Freakazoid.
Shit.
So you're at now. That to bury you, son of a bitch. Come on. Come on.
While he's looking that up, if we're talking about modern music composed soundtracks, I would have to say any of the Tony Hawk games prior to Project 8.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
I
Absolutely
only
fantastic.
played the original Tony Hawk, so I'm behind on those.
Well, they remastered it with 1 and 2, so
yeah,
you
I heard
get that.
Huh.
It's good. It plays just like Tony Hawk Pro Skater did.
Yeah.
You can do all the crazy lines that you want to do and all that shit.
I played the
It's
shit out of that back in the day.
literally Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 just with updated graphics and some slight changes to the mechanics. Slight changes, not a lot.
Do you guys have a sci-fi game soundtrack series that you really like? Mine
Dead
that I
Space.
can remember. Dead Space. Okay, yep, that would be my second one. My first one, probably all time, was Metroid. Super Metroid.
Oh, Metroid was good. Yeah, Metroid was good.
That was a great one.
Dead Space killed me. Oh my god.
I
I
see
never
now they got.
cried at a horror game, and Dead Space killed me, bro.
I can do it.
Shit,
Still can't find it?
I'm mistaken. No, it wasn't
No.
Freakazoid. It was a game that was cloned, like the character was cloned off. It's called The Adventures of Hyperman.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, you kind of shot the dude out of a fucking cannon.
Oh.
What?
There were some
Yeah,
weird games
fucking-
for the original PlayStation.
Dude, there was one fucking game on the original PlayStation, and I don't even think it was a game. I think it was one of those fucking demo discs
Uh-huh.
where you can control 3D models. Like there was a T-Rex, there was a whale, there was a truck, there was a bunch of weird shit. You could like just move them around and shit and make them walk or ride and like pause them and like move the camera. It was a weird fucking feature. And
They had more than that feature on there.
what?
They had more than that, just that feature on there. I remember you could play your music and your music CDs.
Oh yeah.
And you could become like a DJ and like make all these weird designs and shit. There was some weird thing they had with that too.
Dude, that's
I always
fucking-
farted around with that. Like
Why is
the
John clapping like a fucking
psychedelic.
like he's
what's
at
going
church?
on.
I guess the show
Yeah.
started.
He's feeling the Lord. Praise Jesus.
Hercules.
Raise him up with the ring. Throw him over. Quiet.
We haven't paused.
I'm sorry.
By the way.
You're at a wrestling show.
Oh, that's right. Have some respect. We're wrestling.
Oh, they're doing their national
Oh,
anthem.
the
Probably.
Sabu. No, they're doing
Should
the
we stand
Sabu
up?
tribute.
They're doing Sabu.
They're doing
Sabu.
the Sabu tribute.
Oh.
That's right. We lost fucking Sabu, man.
Yes, we did. Rest in peace, Sabu.
Dude, it's insane to think the last match he had was a fucking no rope barbed wire match. That's
Yep.
the last match he had with fucking Joey Janela, and it was
Yep.
a banger. I mean,
Yes,
he
it
fucked
was.
himself up. He
Mhm.
that one dive through that bed
Yep.
of barbed wire. He fucked himself up, but that just he was fucking high as shit. You know he was high as shit.
Better be.
You had
Too
to be high as
medicated.
shit to think that was fucking fun. No, man.
Seriously.
Sabu, bro, that guy is always going to be remembered. for
One of
being
the guys here, his
extreme
wife passed
motherfucker.
away. His wife
You
passed
know
away
what?
during
Pause for
Easter.
the calls for Sabu.
Yeah, but this
We're gonna
wasn't
pause
about
for Sabu,
This
guys. Let's do
this
it.
is about one of the guy's wife.
Oh, one of the guy's wives.
That's
Have some
wild.
respect. Don't you dare boo. Who the hell are these guys?
That's Mr. Chuckles.
None of those guys are important. None of them.
That's the X-Men rejects.
There you go.
You guys hang out here for a minute.
Gotcha. We'll hold the fort.
All right, cool. Now we're gonna
Remember
get
where
a
his phone
beautiful
is.
view of an elbow in the ceiling.
Or someone sits on his phone by accident.
Hey,
Oh, oh, you were close.
got it. We almost had the catastrophe. Hi, French. This is interesting. This is actually the first time we've ever done something like this.
Oh,
It was
'cause he's
fucking
recording.
hilarious. Oh, look at him. Look
Dual
at Sanchez
shot.
in fucking production mode.
Oh my goodness.
Man,
Anyway,
He needs his
meter
own
doesn't stop,
soundtrack.
guys. Even while we're working, we're working. Like, look
Yes,
at it. Look at
double
it.
yeah, look at that.
Right there.
He
That
just
guy
got a
put
T-shirt thrown
dirty
at him.
ass fucking shirt into the crowd. Disgusting. Disgusting. Dude, that is a small ring for that many people.
You know, you guys were talking about soundtracks for wrestling. The only soundtrack I remember is the original WrestleMania for Nintendo, and that was like the Hulk Hogan
Oh my god.
8-bit. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, that's all
You know what else
I'm
was
outdated.
a really good wrestling soundtrack though?
What's that?
WCW versus the World.
I'll have to
Yeah,
look that one up. How long ago was it?
That was good.
Oh,
Or
that
like what
was
system?
That's like
PlayStation
98,
1.
99.
Okay.
Yeah, PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was my shit. I played the shit out of that.
dude, that shit was fucking insane. Dude, a
It
lot
was
of
so blocky, but it just for some odd reason it worked. I don't know.
It's that fucking that 8-bit shit, man. That fucking tone.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's
You
the
combine
backbone.
the right tones, it works. Like, I didn't think about Castlevania until you mentioned Castlevania, and holy shit,
Yeah.
when you think of how intricate that fucking soundtrack was put together, and it's just 8-bit, and like you mentioned, there has been bands that redid the entire thing with live music, like live instruments.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
absolutely
crazy.
fucking insane.
I wish I could remember that guy's name, the original
Dude, I'm trying to
orchestrator
think of
for.
like other like fucking other games that bands have like been. Like,
Well,
I know Street Fighter has
we
been
just-
covered hundreds of times by metal bands.
We just brought up Oblivion not too long ago, didn't we? And that's got a great soundtrack. John was talking about like there's an actual orchestra that goes around the country and plays that shit.
Holy
Just
shit!
yeah, just
awesome.
and then they have like the the game up on a screen as they're playing it. That maybe that's here in Michigan or some shit. I don't know. Either John told me about it or I saw it here. But they're doing. You did, okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, another game franchise that has one of the greatest fucking soundtracks. Sorry to say it again, bro. Legend of Zelda,
Yep.
which also has an orchestra that plays frequently.
Yep.
And it is fucking incredible. I've watched the footage on YouTube, and holy shit. What's up? You in the back.
Speaking of Legend of Zelda, for the Sleep Token fans out there, please listen to the song Past Self if you want to
Past
get your
Self?
Ocarina of Time in. Because
Past Self?
they do. They do.
I'm gonna look it
they
up.
use the melody from the fairy fountain in Past Self. No bullshit. You
Fucking
need to
A.
listen to it.
Motherfuckers.
Thank you for the side note, because I'll point that out to my coworkers when they hear it, and I'll be like, "I love Sleep Token." Well, did you know? That
Did you know?
the 8-bit.
I got some news for you, buddy.
Yeah, you like sleep? Yeah, well, I like them too, but you don't know this. And then they'll go off, and then they'll do it, and then they'll feel awesome. No, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Had a great soundtrack. I'm trying to fucking think.
At least that's what it sounds like to me and the rest of the fandom. So I'm just saying. So I heard it and I was like, Fairy Fountain? Really? Like, that's dope.
I kind of wish. Well, you know what? I do have my fucking PlayStation up right now, so I could probably at least look at my library and see if anything pops out as far as like soundtracks and shit.
Oh, word.
There's someone just like happy in the ring.
We can't hear you.
No?
No,
Now I can. I heard you say no.
There's someone just like happy in the ring.
no.
Oh, just like
too much,
something.
There's too much happening out there.
Your noise canceling ain't working worth a shit.
Nope.
Your noise canceling is not canceling.
It's back on green. Are we good now?
No, we're good. It's just
No,
it's
we
live.
can still hear it.
Yeah.
How's the weather out there?
Windy, sweaty.
I'm in an airplane right now, if you can't tell.
Fucking havoc in there.
Guess.
All right, no, that ring actually looks a lot bigger.
There are way
than I
too many
thought.
people in that ring.
No, yeah, way too many people.
They're trying to set the Guinness.
I don't
What
know
is it? A
if
scramble match? Is that what it is? It's a scramble match?
Battle
Battle
Royal,
Royal.
it looks like.
that's
Battle Royal.
Oh, a knee to the face.
Oh, then
Oh,
he's gonna
shit.
commentate
Nice.
now.
Oh, there's blood everywhere.
Feathers, baskets,
Tarred
linen.
feathers.
I am sweating like a pig right now.
That is
Okay.
horrible.
Not that I.
Welcome to
personally-
indie shows.
I am not jelly.
Not that I've ever personally noticed one that really stands out, but I'm imagined that the Assassin's Creed soundtracks are pretty good.
Yes, they are really good.
Ghost of
I
Tsushima,
like-
that was a great
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I forgot
That was
about
a great
that.
one.
I'm looking at the
That one had a
games
great
here.
Oh, dude, there's a fucking another one of those fucking Asian games. I think
Ghost of
it's-
Yutia?
No, I think it's called Neo
Yote?
or Neo.
Yote.
Oh, Neo, yes!
That fucking soundtrack is
Yes!
sick.
So good.
And the other one, what's the other fucking game? Yakuza has a really good.
Yeah,
fucking
Yakuza has a
soundtrack.
really good soundtrack too. Yep.
Dude, a lot of those. Yo, what the fuck is those people across the seas are smart as shit.
Well, they got their shit down
They're
as far as
composing some
orchestrate.
fucking nasty shit over there, man.
Well,
It's insane what
they
could
still
do, bro.
study classical over there. That's
Yo,
just it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a
but, like,
building block.
Just the
There it
amount
is.
where their brains go to like build these like cinematic fucking sounds. It's insane.
Devil May Cry. That's another one like
Oh,
that.
bro.
Devil May Cry.
Oh,
Yeah, Devil May Cry is a good one. I forgot. I totally forgot about Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Devil May Cry had a really metal fucking like
Yes.
a staticky fucking soundtrack to it,
Mhm.
which was really cool. It sounded raw. Like the producer just didn't give a fuck. He was like, just put it in. Fuck it.
It'll sell. Put that shit
Oh,
in,
fucking
man.
Put it in. It's raw.
It'll make them want to shoot.
I wrote this last night and I recorded it on my phone. Put it in the game. Fucking raw. No. Devil May Cry had a really fucking good soundtrack. There was another one of those fucking God damn it. They just did a remake of it too.
Isn't it Yakuza? Yakuza. They just did a remake for that one.
Not Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja
Yeah,
Gaiden. I
Ninja
just had
Gaiden.
that.
Another one.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2.
There was another one.
Or Black. I'm sorry, it's Ninja Gaiden Black. I had that.
Yeah,
And
Ninja
another
Gaiden.
remake?
But no, there's another remake. Oh, fuck. Onimusha.
Onimusha.
yeah. That was from PS1 or 2.
Usha fucking had a sick metal soundtrack too.
I think 2. I think PS2.
Yeah. I think it was PS2.
Because the Onimusha, because they made 2. They made Onimusha and Onimusha
Yep.
2.
I think
And
I played
2,
2.
I think, was on 3.
Sounds right.
Because they released it on 2, and I think they re-released it on 3, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Onimusha had a great fucking soundtrack too.
Yes, they did.
Dude, a lot of fucking games, man. Those and again, those from overseas, they have. an
Oh yeah, they had
insane
that shit locked
fucking-
down.
An insane grasp on composition, bro. It's insane.
We want to talk about 8-bit. I completely forgot about this
Yeah,
until now.
what?
Fucking
What's up?
Pokemon, bro.
There you go.
Fucking
Bit
We
of
can't
8-bit.
forget about the 8-bit mastery of Pokemon, bro. Like,
Yep.
what?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Dude, Game Boy soundtracks were
Oh,
otherworldly,
awesome.
bro.
Wow.
They were otherworldly.
Yeah, I forgot
That was
about
on some
that.
shit.
I had a Game Boy for a hot minute. I had one that it was still the green screen before they had the color ones, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I vaguely remember that.
Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris.
Tetris.
Tetris
Shit.
had an incredible fucking
Incredible
soundtrack.
soundtrack.
Dude, that shit had my anxiety spike when it would speed up. When shit was piling up, dude, the soundtrack would make me nervous. I'd be like,
Dr. Mario had a good soundtrack too.
What was the song that fucking always the
Nutcracker. I think it was all Russian classical music,
Dude,
honestly.
yeah, no, those fucking insane
Well, it was a Russian
soundtracks.
game.
No, well,
That was our gift from Ukraine. Oh,
did you see
Oh,
the movie
goodness.
about Tetris?
what's that?
The movie about the creation of the game and the controversy behind it and shit.
Oh, I would watch that. That sounds like a Netflix
Check
movie.
that shit out. It's really fucking good, man. Yeah, the guys behind the game went through hell to put that game out.
I bet. And even some jail time probably for a while there.
Dude, it was close.
You
It was
made
close.
too much money.
A lot of shit. But no, Tetris was fucking that soundtrack would definitely bring me to the edge of fucking
I
insanity.
didn't even think about Tetris till I said it.
Oh, another one.
Hit it.
Mario.
Yes.
Mario.
But which Mario was it for you that you specifically remember the soundtrack to?
Oh,
Any
You
of
was
them.
three.
It doesn't
Super
matter.
Mario.
1,
For
level
you
2.
it was one? Level
The
2?
tunnel, the fucking
Okay.
underground.
Actually, if we're gonna get technical.
That song right there, eternal. I love that song.
There's ones in
Right
Super
that
Mario
way.
2.
Wait,
Like, if
wait.
I heard them now, I'd remember that shit.
The death sound. Doop, doo, 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 doo.
Oh, remember Donkey Kong Country?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, that water level had such a
Yes.
serene, fucking calming soundtrack.
Oh, what?
Like,
how did that melody go?
I don't even remember. It was. I just remember it was so fucking chill.
It
They
was.
had
It
a
was
slew of
calming.
those games for a minute there. It wasn't just one. They had like
Mario's underwater in Super Mario or in Mario Brothers, the underwater levels. Oh, I can't remember the fucking melody now. Oh shit.
do,
Grim
do,
Reaper back
do,
there?
do, do,
Grim.
do, 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 do.
Yes!
That was like one of those carousel
Strobridge coming in the clutch. Love it.
I only grew up on that shit. Listened to it like 3 hours every day when I was 8 years old.
Dude, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wow.
Oh man.
I imagine a lot of
That
like
brings me back.
fucking video game soundtracks would be just like commercials. Like if you heard something, you're like, God damn it, I heard that commercial when I was 10 years old and I still remember that shit. Well, it's just like this. But this is more pleasing.
Well, guys, I hate to do this, but my battery is starting to run low fast.
Oh shit, yeah. Like so
Oh,
fast you're
shit.
just blacking out.
It's showing signs.
We got you.
Yeah. Let's. Is that King Rooster behind me?
Someone just
That's
screamed
Grim
at
right
him.
there. Look at Grim right there.
Yeah. Let's spin the wheel so we can get out of here, and then.
Let's do it.
right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get ready for it, and then yeah. Oh, Stone Cold is winning. Yeah.
Hey, when that's all over, John, you should run up to him and ask him what their favorite soundtrack. What the hell are you talking about?
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Go for it.
Spin the wheel, make the deal.
Okay.
Ooh, that's right. It's in the red. Oh, that's an interesting topic. Worst game you spent money on.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll be looking into that.
Next topic is worst game you spent money on.
Well, worst game you spent money on.
I got
Wow.
plenty of those.
Yeah.
Well, Babs, today you get to do your job.
Oh, do
With a-
I? I can actually
With a
do my
crowd in the
job now?
background. You get a crowd too. You hear all that cheering? It's for you.
Someone else, I get to take
That's for you,
this
guys. That's for you. They're
audio
cheering for
right
you.
and use it for the new commercial. So go
Well, I
ahead,
mean, since we
Babs.
didn't have. All right. Cool. So remember last week? Yeah, go back to last week's episode. Go to the beginning of the episode and watch the commercial. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I do this every week. I do this every week. Anyway,
Suggested,
go to
though.
cleansanchezmedia.com, hit the BRVG tab on there, check out our merch. Please get merch while you can. The designs that we have are going away soon. We are going to get ready to update the website soon. Also, check us out on Spotify. Please leave comments, interact with our polls, share our episodes with your friends, because who else doesn't want a group of stoners to hang out with to talk about video games and weed and possibly music, depending on the conversation.
Me?
I'm just
You?
saying. So check us out. Check out the rest of the shows on Clean Sanchez Media too. That's all in cleansanchezmedia.com. If you want to get to all of our stuff quickly, I'm sure we'll have it in the description. The link tree to BRVG. Make sure that you check that out. That has all of our socials on it. Make all of our our Twitch, the YouTube, our Instagram. We don't have Twitter, but we have Threads. So check us out on Threads. But yeah, all that happy good stuff. All right, so can we get the fuck out of here now?
Get the fuck
No,
out.
thank you guys for fucking tuning in another episode of BRVG, and be sure to tune in next week, Saturday, 7 p.m.
Yes.
Every fucking week, guys, 7 p.m.
Every Saturday.
Catch us here.
Every Saturday.
Here. You don't want to miss it, bro. We're going to talk about the worst fucking games that we ever spent money on.
Turds.
And y'all can laugh at us at that episode.
Absolutely. I love you guys. Thank you so much. My phone feels like the sun right now. It is so hot.
Turn it off.
I will see you guys later.
Put it in your pants.
Love you guys. And Gio, do me a favor. Or Dad, give Strobridge the BRVG crew role.
I'll take care of it.
I'll be home at like 6 in the morning.
All
Okay.
right, cool. Happy birthday.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Oh shit! That's right. Yeah. Completely forgot about that one too. Love you guys. Peace out.
Always take a ferry. See ya.